Something feels off lately, doesn't it? That strange emptiness inside. I know exactly what you're experiencing right now, but here's the truth that most people miss. This emptiness isn't a sign that something's wrong. It's actually a sacred signal that something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life. You see, when God begins a divine reset, the first thing you feel is nothing. That void, that hollow space in your soul, it's not depression, it's not anxiety, it's preparation. Just like an artist needs a blank canvas to create a masterpiece, the divine needs an empty vessel to pour in new purpose. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal why this emptiness is actually the beginning of the most profound transformation of your life. You'll discover the hidden signs of a divine reset, understand its deeper purpose, and learn how to navigate this sacred season with grace and wisdom. This isn't just another spiritual video. This is about recognizing one of the most misunderstood signals from above. And if you're feeling that emptiness right now, this message isn't a coincidence. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see your current situation in an entirely new light and understand why this void might be the greatest blessing you've ever received. Most people misinterpret emptiness as a spiritual crisis, but sacred wisdom reveals it's actually one of God's most powerful tools for transformation. Just as winter strips trees bare to prepare them for spring's abundance, divine emptiness clears away what no longer serves our highest purpose. This emptiness feels different from depression or sadness. Depression weighs heavy, like carrying stones in your heart. But sacred emptiness feels light, open, expectant, as if something profound waits just beyond sight. It's similar to clearing out an old house, where rooms echo with possibility rather than loss. Think of Moses wandering 40 years in desert emptiness before leading his people to freedom, or great prophets who retreated into wilderness solitude before emerging with divine messages. These weren't punishments, they were sacred preparation periods. Modern life rarely allows this kind of deep spiritual clearing. We fill every moment with noise, activities, and distractions. But when God initiates a reset, that artificial fullness falls away. Signs of sacred emptiness often emerge subtly at first. Previous passions may lose their spark. Regular routines feel mechanical rather than meaningful. Yet underneath runs a current of inexplicable peace, as if some deeper part knows this void serves a greater purpose. Many resist this emptiness, rushing to fill it with relationships, work, or endless activity. But fighting sacred emptiness is like painting over a canvas while God is trying to create a masterpiece. This season requires something counterintuitive, learning to sit with the void, to listen to its silence, to trust its purpose. Because sacred emptiness isn't about loss, it's about potential. It's God's way of creating space for miracles, clearing room for divine wisdom, preparing a foundation for something far greater than what came before. When viewed through spiritual eyes, this emptiness becomes something precious, a sign of God's active presence in your life, making way for a profound new chapter to begin. Signs begin appearing quietly, almost imperceptibly, when God initiates a divine reset in someone's life. What once brought excitement now feels strangely hollow. Old dreams and goals start losing their grip, not from disappointment, but from a deeper shifting of spirit. Most notably, relationships begin realigning. Certain friendships naturally drift away, while unexpected spiritual connections emerge. It's as if an invisible hand gently separates wheat from chaff, bringing clarity about which connections truly serve divine purpose. This isn't about judgment, it's about alignment with what's coming next. Peculiar peace appears in situations that should cause anxiety. Despite career uncertainty, relationship changes, or life transitions, there's an inexplicable calm underneath it all. This peace defies logical explanation. It simply exists, like a spiritual anchor in changing waters. Priorities shift without conscious effort. Material pursuits that once seemed crucial now feel less important. Instead, spiritual questions rise to surface, not from crisis, but from genuine soul-stirring curiosity. Time alone becomes more precious than social activities. Silence feels more nourishing than entertainment. Dreams take on new significance during this period, not just night visions, but daydreams too, recurring themes pointing toward unexpected directions. Numbers might appear repeatedly, or certain phrases keep catching attention. These aren't coincidences, they're divine breadcrumbs leading toward new purpose. Physical spaces often reflect this internal reset. Sudden urges arise to declutter homes, simplify possessions, create order from chaos. This mirrors internal clearing happening at soul level. Even appetite changes can signal divine reset, both for food and life experiences. Perhaps most significantly, criticism and judgment from others lose their sting. External opinions matter less because internal compass grows stronger. Divine reset brings heightened discernment about whose voices truly matter. These signs don't typically appear all at once. They weave through days and weeks like golden threads in tapestry. Each one serves as confirmation, not of loss or lack, but of sacred transformation actively unfolding. What seems like falling apart is actually divine order taking shape. Deep within every divine reset lies a purpose far more magnificent than most realize. Just as master sculptors must first clear away excess stone to reveal beauty hidden within, God often clears life's accumulated clutter to unveil something extraordinary. Most profoundly, divine reset shatters limitations we've placed on ourselves. Years of collected beliefs about what's possible, who we are, what we deserve, all these begin dissolving in reset's sacred fire, not through force or trauma, but through gentle awakening to larger truth. Pain points from past experiences start losing their power during this time. What once triggered emotional storms now passes through like clouds across vast sky. This isn't about suppressing or denying feelings, rather, it's divine wisdom creating space between experience and identity. Hidden purpose reveals itself in unexpected moments of clarity. Suddenly, past struggles make sense, not as punishment, but as preparation. Each challenge, each setback, each moment of confusion was actually foundation work for something greater being built. Sacred emptiness serves as spiritual incubator where new purpose takes root. Like seed requiring darkness before sprouting toward light, divine dreams need space away from world's noise to properly germinate. What feels like stagnation is actually sacred gestation. Within this space, divine wisdom flows more freely. Without constant static of outdated patterns and expired purposes, heaven's frequency becomes clearer. Messages arrive with newfound clarity. Direction emerges not from mental effort, but from soul-level knowing. Perhaps most powerfully, divine reset dismantles false foundations built on human effort alone. Any success created purely through striving begins feeling hollow. Instead, deeper collaboration with divine timing and wisdom becomes natural way forward. Life shifts from exhausting push to graceful flow. This stripping away serves highest good, not just for individual souls, but for collective healing too. Each person moving through divine reset becomes clearer channel for heaven's light to touch earth. What starts as personal transformation ripples outward in ways impossible to measure. Sacred purpose hides within apparent emptiness like treasure waiting to be discovered. Not through searching, but through surrendering to divine reconstruction process already underway. Inside every divine reset, profound shifts occur beneath surface-level changes, like seasons transitioning from winter to spring. This sacred process follows divine order even when it feels chaotic to human eyes. First comes sacred sifting. Long-term relationships suddenly reveal their true nature. Some friendships naturally dissolve while others deepen beyond expectation. Career paths that once seemed certain start feeling misaligned. Even daily habits begin shifting without conscious effort. It's as if invisible hands are gently rearranging life's furniture. Questions emerge that never mattered before. Simple moments spark deep contemplation. Ordinary experiences trigger extraordinary insights. Life's meaning, soul's purpose, divine connection, these thoughts rise naturally not from crisis, but from awakening consciousness. Mysterious synchronicities start multiplying. Perfect timing becomes almost commonplace. Right people appear at precise moments. Needed resources manifest unexpectedly. What might seem like coincidence reveals itself as divine choreography in motion. Sleep patterns often shift during reset periods. Dreams become more vivid, filled with symbolic messages and future glimpses. Even waking hours take on dreamlike quality. Moments of déjà vu increase. Time feels fluid rather than fixed. Normal boundaries between spiritual and physical begin softly blurring. Physical spaces undergo transformation too. Clutter that went unnoticed suddenly demands attention. Objects once treasured lose their appeal. Simplicity becomes increasingly attractive. These outer changes mirror inner spiritual clearing already underway. Most profoundly, relationship with divine presence transforms. Prayer shifts from monologue to dialogue. Guidance arrives in clearer forms. What once required struggle now flows naturally. Divine whispers become easier to hear, not through effort, but through deepening resonance. Money's grip on decision-making often loosens during reset. Value systems reorganize themselves, placing spiritual wealth above material pursuit. This doesn't mean rejecting abundance, rather, it means recognizing true source of all provision. Throughout this process, unexpected peace persists. Despite external changes, internal stillness grows stronger. This peace serves as confirmation, evidence that current chaos is actually divine order taking new shape. Sacred navigation through divine reset requires wisdom beyond ordinary coping strategies. Much like ancient mariners learned to read stars, souls in reset must learn to read spiritual signs pointing toward true north. First priority becomes protecting inner quiet. Morning moments deserve guarding. These early hours often carry clearest divine messages. Creating space for silence isn't selfish. It's essential spiritual practice during reset season. Each quiet moment builds stronger connection with divine guidance. Prayer transforms during this time. Instead of presenting endless requests, learning to listen becomes crucial. Silent meditation opens doors previously hidden. Sacred texts suddenly reveal deeper meanings. Even nature speaks more clearly when heart stays quiet enough to hear. Journaling serves as a powerful navigation tool. Writing thoughts without editing often reveals patterns invisible to casual observation. Dreams, random thoughts, sudden insights all deserve recording. What seems insignificant today might become tomorrow's breakthrough revelation. Resistance naturally rises during reset periods. Old habits fight to maintain control. Fear attempts to fill sacred emptiness with noise and activity. Recognizing these as normal parts of process helps maintain steady course. Fighting resistance only strengthens it. Accepting its presence while continuing forward weakens its power. Physical body needs extra care during spiritual reset. Sleep becomes more important than ever. Gentle exercise helps process emotional energy. Clean eating supports clearer thinking. Body often reflects spiritual shifts. Honoring its signals aids navigation process. Boundaries require careful attention now. Not everyone will support or approve of changes happening. Some may try to pull things back to familiar patterns. Learning to say no with grace becomes essential skill. This isn't about rejection. It's about protecting sacred space where divine work occurs. Most importantly, patience must grow stronger than desire for immediate answers. Divine timing rarely matches human schedules. What feels like delay often serves as protection. Each seemingly empty moment potentially holds hidden purpose. Learning to trust this process transforms waiting from frustration to sacred practice. Navigation through reset season ultimately means surrendering to divine guidance while remaining actively engaged in process. Like sailing vessel catching wind, soul must stay both receptive and responsive to sacred currents already moving beneath surface. Strength emerges differently on other side of divine reset. Not like muscular force gained through struggle, but like tree roots grown deeper through storms. Each challenge faced during reset season adds another layer of spiritual resilience. Fresh clarity appears naturally, without forcing. Questions that once caused anxiety find peaceful resolution. Life purpose reveals itself not as single dramatic moment, but as quiet certainty growing stronger each day. Decisions become simpler when viewed through newly clarified spiritual lens. Relationships transform into higher expressions. New connections arrive already aligned with divine purpose. Old friendships either elevate or naturally fade. Even difficult people serve as teachers now rather than triggers. Each interaction carries potential for sacred exchange. Money's role shifts significantly after reset. Abundance flows more naturally when aligned with divine timing. Career choices stem from spiritual guidance rather than solely practical concerns. Success takes on new definition, measured by peace levels rather than profit margins. Divine connection deepens beyond previous limitations. Prayer becomes constant conversation rather than occasional practice. Sacred texts reveal fresh insights. Nature speaks more clearly. Even mundane moments carry spiritual significance previously overlooked. Intuition functions at higher level post-reset. Right choices become obvious without mental gymnastics. Wrong directions feel immediately uncomfortable. This enhanced discernment serves as divine gift, earned through reset seasons, challenges. Fear loses its former power, not because challenges disappear, but because trust in divine guidance grows stronger than any earthly concern. Problems that once seemed overwhelming now appear as opportunities for spiritual growth. Time perception shifts permanently. Future holds less anxiety. Past carries less regret. Present moment becomes primary focus, not from discipline, but from genuine preference. Most profoundly, identity solidifies in spiritual truth rather than worldly definitions. Success, failure, approval, criticism all carry less weight when measured against inner divine knowing. Soul emerges from reset period like sword from fire, tested, refined, strengthened for higher purpose. This emergence isn't endpoint, but beginning. Each divine reset builds foundation for next level of spiritual growth. What seemed like ending reveals itself as sacred doorway into expanded possibilities. Sacred emptiness now reveals its true nature, not as void to fear, but as divine invitation into greater purpose. Every season of reset carries seeds of transformation, waiting to bloom in perfect timing. What feels like loss today becomes tomorrow's foundation for miracles. Looking back, patterns emerge clearly. Those moments of confusion, they were actually clarity being born. That sense of disconnection, simply old bridges being cleared for stronger connections ahead. Even tears shed in uncertainty-watered soil where new purpose now grows. Divine reset never destroys what's truly valuable. Instead, it gently separates eternal treasures from temporary distractions. Like gold refined by fire, soul emerges purified, not diminished. Every seemingly empty moment served a sacred space where divine wisdom could take deeper root. This journey through emptiness teaches invaluable lessons about trust. When human understanding reaches its limits, divine wisdom steps forward. When familiar paths disappear, new directions reveal themselves. When old dreams fade, space opens for visions aligned with higher purpose. Most precious revelation comes in recognizing divine presence never wavers during reset periods. What feels like absence is actually closer communion being built, like sculptor removing excess stone to reveal masterpiece within. Sacred emptiness strips away everything blocking clearer connection with divine source. Those currently walking through reset season, take heart. This emptiness carries purpose far greater than momentary comfort. Each quiet moment potentially holds breakthrough waiting to manifest. Every seemingly static situation might be divine preparation in disguise. Trust this process. It's not about loss, but about making room for miracles. For those who've emerged from reset season, remember its lessons. Share hope with others still walking through shadows. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to trust their own journey. Every test overcome becomes testimony that lights way forward for others. Divine reset ultimately reveals itself as love in action. Not comfortable love that leaves us unchanged, but transformative love that calls us higher. Love wise enough to clear away lesser things so greater purpose can emerge. Love strong enough to hold us through uncertainty until new foundations solidify. Moving forward, life takes on new depth. Ordinary moments carry extraordinary meaning. Simple choices align with sacred purpose. Even challenges serve as opportunities for divine collaboration rather than obstacles to overcome alone. This is true fruit of reset season, not just surviving emptiness, but learning to thrive in deeper partnership with divine presence. If these words resonate in your heart right now, know you're not alone on this journey. Countless souls throughout history have walked through similar seasons of sacred emptiness into greater purpose. Their footsteps mark path forward. Their victories whisper encouragement for road ahead. Before we part ways today, I invite you to take one sacred action. Share this message of hope with others walking through their own reset seasons. By clicking that like button below, you help this video reach more souls who might desperately need these words today. Subscribe to our channel for more spiritual insights that go beyond surface-level teachings into deeper truths about divine purpose and personal transformation. Remember, what feels like emptiness today might actually be sacred space being prepared for tomorrow's miracles. Trust this process, honor this journey, and know that every moment of reset serves divine purpose far greater than we can currently see. If this message spoke to your heart today, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. By joining our spiritual family, you'll receive more insights about navigating life's sacred seasons with grace and wisdom. Together, we can build community that supports each other through times of divine reset into greater purpose. May peace fill every seemingly empty space in your life today, and may wisdom guide each step of your journey forward. Until we meet again in our next video, stay blessed and keep trusting the divine process unfolding in your life.